Listening to WRGN 88.1 FM, Sweet Valley, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. It's Awesome God, our Share-A-Thon. Good Saturday morning. All right, our final stretch here of Share-A-Thon 2025, 11 o'clock. And typically 20 the Countdown magazine. Don't worry, we're still going to cover the top 20 in Christian music, the current top 20 over the next 2 hours. Dan Close in with you, Terry Perrine behind the mic, Nick Forrester sticking around for another hour. Thanks for coming out this morning, Nick.
Oh, yeah, it's been a blast so far. I tell you what, it has been moving since the time that I walked in this door. The phones were ringing, a lot of movement has happened, and hopefully we can continue that movement here into the next hour.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
Did you get a good night's sleep last night?
Oh, I did. Finally.
Oh, good. Better than the night before.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
It feels good to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously not used to being on air on a Saturday, but I am a big fan of 20. So I'm looking forward to getting to hear some of those songs.
Yeah. We're going to go down those top 20 songs. Of course, William Ryan III. They come from Dallas, Texas every Saturday morning at this time. We're close enough to Dallas, Pennsylvania, where we can kind of, pick up the torch and run with it, and do a decent job. So
I'm no WR3, but I will try.
Terry Perrine the second.
Yeah, that's right.
Nick Forrester the first. It sounds like a king. I'm just Dan. And
or Bat Dan, depending on
we're not going there today.
Okay,
but we would love to see you go to your phones on this Saturday morning. Make your faith promise to local Christian radio, WRGN 800-245-3688, the number to call. We're also live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, the Off-Air Experience. We've been doing that periodically throughout this Share-A-Thon. It's been great.
And I tell you what, earlier this week, I jumped on and was checking out the live stream, and that's a really cool feature. So if you want to kind of see a little behind the scenes look as to what happens here, if you're not able to stop by the station, you can see who's on air, what's going on. And that's just a really cool way to engage with us. So if you are at home listening with your family or, whatever that might look like, say, hey, let's go say hi to everybody with the family and the kids too.
Yeah, there you go. So a little Share-A-Thon. And don't forget, noon, firing up the grill, having some burgers and dogs, little, what's the official word of it?
Big Praise Party.
The Big Praise Party, celebrating this year's Share-A-Thon. Come on out, open door, and celebrate along with us. And that right now, call 800-245-3688, $940 away from our next plateau, which is the $122,000 plateau. And starting that top 20 this week with one that debuted last week, and a song that we have got to get into our regular rotation here at WRGN because it is new.
It's a good one.
Yeah, Josiah Queen, Dusty Bibles.
We got the stars.
Yeah, you requested this the other day, huh? Oh, we're starting one now? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I didn't realize that. We're going to start a match challenge here for the next hour. So those tuning in this morning, let me hop over, have some viewers to say good morning to. Tim, good morning to you. Wait, Nick Nick Forrester there. Nick the Forrester, I was going to say. He's joining us. Yeah, that's for sure. He's on camera, getting focused, joining us here. Thanks for joining us, Tim. And thanks for Joan checking in this morning. Oh, did we? I know Joan is putting out the Hess truck this year.
This morning, actually.
What?
I talked to Joan this morning.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, she called in.
Okay.
She's planning to do that again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming we could probably plop that in here with the match challenge. I was checking it out. It's.
She said, I believe that this year it's like a race car, so like Hess race cars, not like a truck necessarily. Which is pretty cool.
I did the research, and it's like a stock car, as they're saying, but it's a bigger one, and then I guess it kind of opens up like this, and then there's a little one tucked inside. And I'm sure it's one of those pullback racer type things. So we'll be Nick getting all the shout out here. TGD, big ups, Nick.
I know.
What's up, online world?
So if I understand, that means that Joan is doing a day sponsor kind of challenge gift, right? for the Hess truck. So if you become a day sponsor, you'll get the Hess truck, which is a race car. And then we have a half of a pledge for a day sponsor where we have Dave and Tammy Schnabel have said they will meet you halfway. If you want to become a day sponsor, they will put in 300 and you put in the other 300 and then you get the day and all of that. Plus we're in a match challenge. Whew,
yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And we didn't even mention anything about that on the air. It's just you folks tuning in currently on this off-air experience on Share-A-Thon. Final stretch here, final 2 hours of our Share-A-Thon. Want to finish strong and head into 2026, ready to continue to broadcast the good news of Jesus Christ here over the internet, like we're doing right now, and of course over the airwaves in Northeast PA in the Lehigh Valley. So we're coming out of the number 20 song this week. Josiah Queen, he actually has, as I'm looking down, he has a couple in the countdown.
He's been growing quite a bit more popularity.
For sure.
A couple months for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. We're getting ready to hop on out and hop back in with our on-air folks. Josiah Queen and Dusty Bibles kicking off the top 20 this weekend here on Share-A-Thon, the Share-A-Thon edition of the 20 Countdown. I can't really call 20 the Countdown magazine, but that is normally what you're hearing on your Saturday morning here on WRGN, one of the many great programs we bring you, and it's all thanks to your faithful support. A lot to report that we didn't right at the top of the hour. Terry, you want to fill us in on what we've got going on?
Gosh, I hope I can remember all of it. Well, the first thing to know is we are in the middle of a $1 for $1 matching challenge. It's a $2,000 match, and it is good until noon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so we have, well, I was just going to say we have nothing put toward it. So we need you to call. We still need you to call, but we did just get something put toward it. So we'll announce that in a minute.
Okay.
But it's a $1 for $1 matching challenge up to $2,000 between now and noon. So your $2 becomes $4 becomes $8. I've only had a half of a cup of a coffee, so I'm not going any further than that, but you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is we have a listener who is giving this coming year's Hess truck, which I understand is a race car.
It's a 2025 stock car racers is what they're. And actually, I'm grabbing a picture of them right now to share with our online. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram right now. So if you want to head over there, you can see a visual of what this year's Hess truck/car
and it's
is.
a mommy car, right?
Sure.
Because it has the baby car.
Yeah. It's, if you want to put it that way, sure. Yeah.
Or a junior car.
There you go.
Junior
a
car.
Junior car. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, so we have that. Then Dave and Tammy Schnabel have offered up a half of a day sponsor to anyone who wants to come along and give the other half. So it's $600 to become a day sponsor. They will put forth $300, and then you put the other $300 in. And again, it can be a faith promise. It does not need to be money today, but in exchange for that, you pick a day that is special to you, either a birthday or a spiritual birthday, an anniversary, anything that's special. And that event and your name and that you're sponsoring that day will be announced on air 8 times throughout the day. And in addition to that, you get our WRGN Awesome God Journal, which is this year's share
which
theme.
Is a really cool resource. I wasn't aware of the journal until I came in this morning.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
I looked at those journals and they are fire.
I mean,
so
there's
good.
a bookmark ribbon, there's an elastic closure, there's a pen holder thingy,
and there's the logo is like
embossed, I think, technically.
I knew it. I was like embedded.
Yeah. But Nick, did you look in the back? There's a little like pocket, an expanding pocket in the back. So if you have like receipts or something and you want to throw them in there till you get home.
Kangaroo pouch.
Yes. A kangaroo pouch.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
Yeah. It's sweet.
And you get a 1-year complimentary membership to the Good News Library.
Complimentary?
Did you put the Terry?
Yeah. No, I got complimentarian and complimentary. Sorry, I just recently graduated.
We need
seminary.
some coffee in Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do want to challenge you if you are too far or not interested or whatever in that library membership, let us know. And we can bless someone else with it who comes. And maybe they have a big family and they need a couple memberships. So that's one way to use it even if you can't actually come and use it.
I've actually let people borrow my library card.
Yeah, because it's dusty.
It's speaking
Like
of
our
dusty
Bibles.
Bibles. Yeah, dusty library cards. Got them dusty library cards. Anyway,
Do you know where it is right now?
On file.
Well, it's thankfully digitally filed
Yeah.
in the computer.
Okay.
It might be somewhere on my bulletin board in there. I'm not quite sure.
Cool.
Lost track of it.
Wow.
Somehow.
There's a lot of great resources down in the library, so definitely worth getting one of those.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy hour here, and we're also going down the top 20 songs in Christian music right now. It's kind of filling in for 20 the Countdown magazine with our regular programming, set aside as we bring you Share-A-Thon, Awesome God. And did we give the update here from?
No, we did not.
All right, you want to handle that?
Sure thing.
All right.
We heard from Scott and Darlene Pearson, who are renewing their faith promise.
Nice.
They are a day sponsor. They're sponsoring September 15th, which is the day that they will have been 11 years in business with their Irish Blue goat milk soap.
Huh. I thought Darlene was going to pick the anniversary of when we first met.
Oh, I thought it would have been the goat milk wrap.
Yeah. I am D. Pearson. I am a rapper. Anyway, that goes back.
Dan
to
made
Share-A-Thon's
a rap
past.
about Darlene.
Well, she
and
was
her soap.
Yeah, the year she was wrapping the gifts up in the mail room, and I just had to do the Darlene Pearson rap.
And one of her goats had a cameo.
Yep.
Wow.
Which was me.
Yep.
But I'm not one of her goats.
No, but she does say that they really love to come and enjoy the fellowship of the WRGN staff.
Mhm.
Some of their favorite programs are 20 the Countdown, Wake Up Right with Tim and Doug, and the Saturday afternoon music.
All right. Yeah, that's when we'll return to our regular programming at 1:00 with an hour of music, then leading into the Boundless Show, and then the I know it's not called Money Wise anymore. It is actually called Faith and Finance. There we go. Yeah. But now back to the countdown here on Share-A-Thon at number 19. It is CeCe Winans and the song Come Jesus Come. Get to your phones. Give the local Christian radio WRGN 800-245-3688. All right. Lots of people tuning in on this Saturday morning.
Cool. We need Saturday morning cartoons.
You're right.
I know.
Yeah.
We have Joan with us. We have TGD and Q checking in.
Commissioner Q.
Hey, that's my youth pastor.
Oh, so we were talking about the Hess
I know
stock
her.
car. I did upload some pictures here that we can share. You can see for yourself. Look at that. So 2 in 1. Got the daddy car there,
Daddy
and then
and
the baby.
teacher. Or the mom and the baby.
Yeah, and then look at see. Oh, and it has good hydraulic sound, like a.
I love that they have sound. And
I always love the lights. I mean,
Yeah, the
how can you? Yeah, so they're always quality.
So talking about how it's great for kids because a kid like the goat. But then I was like, then I panicked and thought, wait, is a baby goat a kid? And I was afraid to make a
Yeah.
joke.
Oh man, you should have
Yeah.
went. You went there.
I should have.
Probably would have gone. But
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, it's kid safe, kid friendly.
Kid
And Darlene's the goat when it comes
Oh,
to
she
soap.
is. She is.
goat soap, the goated of soap.
Yeah.
I've used it. It's good stuff.
It is good.
So now
Yeah.
that Hess stock car thing, so it's essentially a day sponsorship. You can choose that. It's
That's
like
right.
it's like a bonus.
Yeah.
Hey,
And we're in
two
the
months today is Christmas, folks. Just saying.
When I was a kid, I always got the Hess truck. We had a Hess gas station in our town. And then at the end of Christmas Day, when it got dark outside, and it's like an extra special kind of
Oh yeah.
moment where you're just savoring the day and
Yeah.
all the lights are on. I would light up my Hess truck and stick it underneath the Christmas tree and just like sit in the living room and watch all the lights flash.
That's
and stuff,
cool.
So.
Yeah.
Don's been collecting them for a long time.
Yeah, we have a few. I know for a stretch there, Eli was getting them, and actually my one uncle was collecting them for a time, and then he got into the point where he was like, it wasn't my uncle, it was cousin's father that was giving a few to Eli. We have some, and they're sitting on the shelf at home. Some in the box, some out of the box, some well used, some mostly new. That's the thing.
That's how ours are too.
You wanna play with them and enjoy those lights and the hydraulic sounds like this one has.
Those are cool.
Yeah. And like I said, always the ones with the pullback action where I was
I love that.
taking off. Yeah.
We always used to do it like in the kitchen because we had like
yeah.
wall-to-wall shag carpet when I was a kid. And so we did it in the kitchen, and then it would like, chase the dog, and the dog would go running. Yeah. Hey, did you hear about all the pets we had calling in giving donations the other day?
Yeah, last night.
I heard it was doggone wild.
Yeah, it started on Wednesday.
Yes, it started on Wednesday with Thumper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then who was next?
Well, I don't know. I missed. There was a whole bunch that happened Thursday night that I didn't even know about.
No, Essie was Thursday.
Yeah, the Thursday night.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, so Essie,
mm-hmm.
and then Pastor Kevin's.
Yeah,
well,
Pumpkin.
no, I think after Essie.
Yeah, there was others.
My cat.
Oh, that's right.
They said they didn't want the dogs to get all the
right. Yeah, you started the
so
cat
Fox and Effie.
uprising.
Then I think Pastor Kevin did his cat.
Yeah,
raining cats and dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, you're just going. You're on a roll.
Yeah, I had a couple coffees this morning, so I'm making up for your half cup that you haven't had yet.
I'm working on it.
I could use one more for sure, although it's getting later morning here. So
yeah.
But I did have my one at home this morning. I kept a little bit of normalcy of the Saturday morning.
I had my first cup when I first got up, and then I had a large coffee on my way here, and then I had one just a little bit ago. So.
Yeah. Oh.
What? Movement?
Wow.
Oh, there's Eli. Mm-hmm. There was rumors. Here we go. Rumors of him checking in.
Okay.
CeCe Winans and Come Jesus Come, number 19 week on the top 20 as we're going down the 20 songs in all of Christian music. And again, usually William Ryan III, the pro at the 20 countdown, usually 11 to 1 Saturday mornings here on WRGN. Dan, Terry, and Nick this hour bringing you at least the first half of that top 20. And we'll be picking it up in a bit with number 18. And oh, by the way,
yes,
we will find out if our Share-A-Thon theme, and we did not plan this with 20 the countdown.
I mean, I
Phil
prayed
Wickham's,
for it.
Yes, Phil Wickham's What an Awesome God has been at number 1 for 11 weeks in a row. It could be 12. We'll find out right around the time we'll be wrapping up Share-A-Thon. So I think that would be, to use the word awesome, if it would be 12 weeks. Huh. And I know the most recent number 1 that has had a long stretch has been Elevation Worship's Praise. And I think that was at 11 weeks. So this would
be the record.
This could set a number 1 record.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be something. Although I know there's a couple that were kind of, vying for that number 1 spot.
WR3 said last week that since he's been there, which is 2019, there has never been a song that went 12 weeks.
Yeah.
This will be since he's been there.
Okay, who's WR3?
William Ryan the third.
Oh, I was like, is he friends with R2D2?
We're Biffles. We're Biffles.
BA3, like
BB8. Yeah, it's a very Star Warsy vibe here.
I hang out with him every Saturday.
Yeah, so, you do. Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Yeah, and actually, we do have a great relationship with. I mean, as we've seen through Share-A-Thon, people from Focus on the Family checking in with us, and just that communication. You've been a great bridge between us and these ministries. And if there's something with 20 the countdown, I know we've shout
been Station of the Week.
Yeah, we've been doing shout outs here and there. They'll reach out to us for that, but then there's times when we have reached out to them, even just for. I know there was one time when there was a little issue with the show. They I think either skipped a song or like doubled it up, like had 2 number 10s. And I was like, hey, because we get it like in advance, a day in advance or so, because you can't just do it on the fly necessarily. But we're doing it on the fly today, so it's working pretty well. But we corrected them.
Yep.
And they fixed it. And I think I got a box of cookies for that.
Oh, I think you did.
Because I just jokingly said, do I win a cookie?
Yeah.
And then sure enough, whoever was in charge at the time said, next thing we got this.
Were there 20 cookies in the box?
You know what?
Next level.
That would have been.
It was like some cookie delivery brand like FTD, but in the cookie world.
20 the countdown except 1 serving.
Yeah. Now there was also another time earlier this year where they put together some playlists.
Oh yeah.
And, like on their website, and the playlists were for different things that you might be going through or feelings you might be having. And so I do a lot of our social media, and K Rita helps me with that. And so what we did is we did a social media post, and we let our listeners know that they had these playlists, and we linked to the page, and we even talked about some of the playlists that were there. And there was one for anxiety and one for loneliness and going through a hard time, like different things like that. And they gave us a shout out back and said, thank you guys so much for sharing these. And we're glad to hear people are using them and being encouraged by them. So they're a great ministry.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. We love airing 20 The Countdown each and every weekend here on WRGN. We want to keep that going into the next year, and you can help us do that by calling in 800-245-3688, especially now when your dollar is doubled. Match challenge, $2,000 for dollar match challenge, $1,350 left in that, because we had a little bit of movement here. Nick, you want to handle this one? Because I think it's one of your youth kids at church that
it looks like we have one of our students from our youth ministry, really good kid. I hear his dad's really nice too. So we heard from Eli Close. He is giving a faith promise gift as well, and this is a renewing gift, so which that means he's given before. Talk about raising up the next generation there, investing in local Christian radio. So that's really cool. Shout out Eli. I said hi to him in school yesterday.
Were you doing a little?
Yep, I was subbing at the school, and he walked out of the classroom, saw that I was sitting down the hall, and he came down out of his way to say hello to me.
Nice.
So that was very nice. What a good guy.
I wonder who his youth pastor is. He's really doing a good job with them.
I wonder who his parents are, because they're doing a good job too.
The primary disciples.
Thank you, Eli, checking in.
Thank you so much, Eli. Appreciate you. Cool. Proud of making it known that you want to support what we're doing here in the ministry.
And again, taking a bite out of that match challenge. Like I said, the $1,350 left. It going on up until noontime. So now's the time to call here on this Saturday morning. Share-A-Thon, Awesome God, 800-245-3688, or online anytime at WRGN.com. Back to the top 20, number 18, Christian music veteran Chris Tomlin in there with this one, How Good It Is. With this song, even though I've heard what?
I don't think I am.
I know it's.
Is this the first?
You know what? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I should know the answer to that. I feel like it was in there last week, but it could have debuted 3 weeks ago. Don't know.
If you had to say what your favorite program is, Dan, that we air all week long.
All week long?
That isn't Connect.
Yeah, I do like Connect. We're very connected to Connect.
It's the favorite hour I have. My favorite hour all day.
It's fun to do, and I hope I know some people probably checking in. TGD's a regular on Connect.
Yeah, Joan checked in earlier.
We have some huge good times in that 10 o'clock hour. That's been fun. You know what? Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, really, the one, and it might sound weird, but because we're here all day, I don't get to really focus on a lot. 20 The Countdown's a big one.
Yeah.
But actually in the market with Janet Partial.
Okay.
Because I find myself, I'm in the car either driving home or just going somewhere between 5 and 7, and I'll pop in, and that seems to be the one that, for a while before I was at WRGN, it was Chip Ingram, Living on the Edge.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of the times I was in my car driving either home from lunch or something, It was just, that was the program. And I even remember they were going through a series because I was really burnt out at my previous job, and they were doing, it was a series on finding the job of your dreams or something like that. But it was pretty much,
it wasn't
a, this is what you quit where you're going and follow your, but it was it was a little guide, but obviously pointing you from the Word of God, then, kind of getting you grounded in that to then get yourself in the right mindset where you'll get to the job of your dreams, as long as your focus is in God, and that's kind of, zeroing in instead of, I gotta do this, to be happy. You gotta, find your peace,
follow
and contentment in the Lord. Yeah. And then things, and that's a whole God story on how I got here. But anyway, I won't go down that path right now. But anyway, so there was a long answer to your question.
No, that's great.
So in the market right now, of course, 20 The Countdown, and there you have it.
All right. What about you, Nick?
And I would say this even if Dan wasn't here. I really enjoy the lunch break. I like that one a lot because usually I'm in between meetings or eating lunch. So that's always a good time for me to tune in and listen. I also really enjoy the little short like clips that go in between songs. Is it John Stone Street?
Breakpoint.
Those for me as a student pastor are always really helpful because he'll mention research or articles or different things that they're seeing, and I'm like, ooh, that's really good, I should look that up. So I find those very helpful to me as well. And of course, Wake Up Right is always classic. Listening in the morning, and usually I play a game when I'm driving and I listen to Wake Up Right, where I try to count how many times Doug interrupts Tim.
Oh my word! I don't even know how you can count that.
Just in their banter. So that's always a lot of fun to see them interact and stuff. And they have a lot of good interviews, which I think are really cool.
Right. So, for sure.
So those are some of the few.
Yeah, he mentioned the shorts too. The one Ron Hutchcraft, A Word with You, it's a 4-minute, but he can pack a sermon in 4 minutes. It's amazing. Chris Tomlin, how good it is going down the top. That at number 18 this week. It's Share-A-Thon special edition of the 20 countdown here with Dan, Nick, and Terry with you here for this 11 o'clock hour. And we have a lot going on. A match challenge, a $2,000 for dollar match challenge. Just heard the phone ring a bit ago. So looking forward to hearing from Phone Central on that because there's still $1,350 left on the table in that dollar for dollar match challenge, which expires at noontime.
Yeah, we don't want to leave anything there. Generous donor has come along and said, I will give what your listeners give for the next hour up to $2,000. That means if you give $10, you're really giving 20. And we don't want to leave any of that
match kind of math
challenge money on the table,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
10
Easy
10.
math.
Yeah. And it's really a great opportunity to give and kind of see that gift double, because I mean, if you say, well, I'd like to give $40, but hey, I wish I could give more, well, that becomes $80. And even if you're planning to give at some point, we don't expect that you're going to continue to give. We don't assume that. So now is really a great time. If you're planning to give in the next year, call in, go online to get that gift in, even as a faith promise, because it'll automatically be doubled. And this is literally the right time to do it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, you can head over to your phones, 800-245-3688. Text donate to that same number. You'll get a form sent back to you so you can do your form filling out online at your convenience, or go over to WRGN.com. Safe and secure giving there as well. We'll know what time it comes through so it can go toward this match challenge. And also,
unlike an avocado, you never know when the right time is. This is the right time.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
You're just filled with those, aren't you?
Yes, he is.
I've been wanting some avocado toast, and so I just happened to think about that.
All right.
Because you never know. When you try to get one, it's like not ready, and then it's like, boom, there it is. But now's really the time. This is the avocado ripe time.
It is.
Yeah. And then we also have that Hess stock car, the 2025 Hess edition. It's a daddy car and a baby car this year. And as long as it's still available, I don't know. We had the phone ringing, so it might already be off the table. But that would come with, I believe, a day sponsor.
A day sponsor, right? Yes.
Yeah, which is $50 a month, or a one-time gift of $600 plus all the added bonuses with the day sponsorship.
Get that car. You can, as the adult, play with the bigger car and then give the smaller one to somebody younger, and then it's a win-win.
It is honestly a win-win. Yeah, 2-in-1 gift on this year's Hess truck, but it's a stock car. 800-245-3688. Phone Central can give you all the deets as you call into Share-A-Thon. Down to 16 on our 20 countdown here this week on special edition Share-A-Thon here. And we got Ann Wilson. I said 16. We're 17. Ann Wilson here with God's Story. 17 before I actually played it. I got to stick to my system or I mess myself up.
There you go.
16 will be next, I promise you.
One of my favorite shows, probably my favorite show, I guess I would say, is The Land in the Book.
Ooh, yeah.
And a lot of people don't, Saturdays are busy days. And so a lot of people, if they're out and about doing errands, getting the shopping done, whatever, they are not aware of that show. But it is a 30-minute show. It comes on Saturdays at 3. And it's kind of broken into a couple different segments. One is like, what is going on in Israel today, like right now? And then like, how does that connect to scripture, and what does scripture say about that? And then he'll answer some questions, read some stuff from the headlines and explain that. And it's just really solid. It's like, it's like a current events plus theology, plus a kind of devotional time, all wrapped into one show focused on Israel and what the Bible says about Israel.
Yeah. Dr. Charlie Dyer does a great job landing the book. That was, I know, when I initially came on, because things have changed in 12 years with, as far as even with programs where we used to have to get them manually, make sure levels were good, and then plug them into the computer like every week or sometimes daily. Since that time, it's now set up more automated wise, where it just goes out, fetches the show, plugs it into where we have it set to run. So I have not gotten to listen to Land in the Book as frequently in recent years, but I remember back when we were fetching it manually, and I'm like, man, this is great. There was a couple times when I even ripped it was ripping them to CDs back then too. Now it would be throw them on the flash drive, but I was putting them on a CD to listen to
in the car.
So it was really, I was like, yeah, this is good stuff. And still going on 3:00. And we will have that for you later on today on WRGN, because we'll be getting back to our regular programming at 1:00 here after Share-A-Thon wraps up. But we want to wrap up strong, and we'll be giving an update from Phone Central in just a bit, hearing from more people. Want to hear from you. And again, if you're watching right now, be sure to like the YouTube channel or wherever you're listening in from. Share the stream, make people know that, hey, this is going on. And
comment, let us know you're here.
Yeah, right on. And we do have some comment. Ed Joan actually agrees about In the Market with Jana Partial. They love that show. And even TGD talking about avocados.
Another program that I didn't really even know existed until I came to work here, because I'm not up this early, but it's called The Christian Working Woman. And the program itself is great, but what's really amazing is the community that they build off the air. They have a prayer warrior group, and I was in it twice. And since then, people contact me personally to see how I'm doing. It's amazing.
Ann Wilson at number 17 this week with God's Story. She was at the Bloomsburg Fair in September.
We did some ticket giveaways for that. That was fun.
I heard that was a great concert. We had some students that went to that, and they really enjoyed it.
Yeah. We love having those local concerts coming through the area. Had Michael W. Smith in the area. Amy Grant was right along a week after that, both at the Kirby Center and Need to Breathe coming on up. November 7th. Nick said he's headed there with Laura.
And I will be there. We love Need to Breathe a lot.
Yeah, I'm hoping everybody needs to breathe.
Yeah, I need to breathe quite often.
But you should stay tuned to WRGN, because we still have some tickets to give away to that Need to Breathe concert. So watch the socials, listen on air, and find your chance to win.
Exactly. All right, we've had some movement here in the last couple of minutes. We heard from Wilkes-Barre and James. Insta-giving from Wilkes-Barre on this Saturday morning. Thank you so much, James, renewing his faith promise to Christian Radio. So his $150 gift became $300. So big claps for James. Also, I think we heard from Chick Shinny, didn't we?
We did. We heard from Russell and Mary Jo in Chick Shinny renewing their faith promise. They are a day sponsor, and they are celebrating their granddaughter's birthday. And they're not saying who it is right now.
That's fine.
Intentionally.
That's fine.
But they also picked up an Adventures in Odyssey Bible.
Oh, yeah. We do have some great resources here, as always, in every hour of Share-A-Thon. Phone Central can run down the details for you when you call in. But again, as far as I'm aware, too, that Hess truck, the stock car 2025 edition,
there's only one in stock.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we want to thank Joan for supplying that, and she's been doing that for years. There's a reason behind it too, and of course, I don't have the message up here.
I will find it.
And you can share that reason. It's a great reason, and we thank Joan for her generosity in that, offering that. And if you can partner with us through a day sponsorship, that can be yours if you choose to take Joan up on that offer.
Yeah, so Joan shared with me yesterday that she's donating the truck to a day sponsor in memory of her stepfather, William Bill Hoover. He started their family in collecting them, and the lights of the toys remind them of what Jesus said. And this is John 8:12. John 8, verse 12 in the King James. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
Sweet. Yeah.
Thank you, Joan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joan. It's a great way of honoring your stepfather, or stepfather. Yeah. And and also
too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent reminder. And yeah, those, like Terry even said, with the growing up, her memory of those lights on that Hess truck. And yes, we are a light, and we want to let that light shine. We can do that through Christian Radio. We thank you for partnering with us.
And speaking of lights, I think we also have some other resources available as well here in this hour. I think there was even there's some books over here, and I know we haven't even really gotten through too far a fall yet, but it's not too early to start thinking about Christmas gifts yet.
Yeah.
So speaking of lights, there is, I believe over there, a Christmas bundle, and you might be thinking, well, I'm not ready for Christmas yet, but let me tell you,
2 months today.
It's coming
regardless.
2 months today, which is practically next week.
Yes,
that's right.
In this Christmas bundle here, there's a Phil Wickham Christmas CD,
Love it,
Christmas
which is
devotional,
excellent,
and a Francesca Battistelli. There is a Christmas vinyl. So if you're viewing online, you can see this nice set here as well.
The way he said Francesca Battistelli, I went all like.
I feel like when I see a name like that, I have to really, get
that
into
was
it.
good. I started doing some little guitar, some 12-string strumming.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
So, if you want to get ahead of your Christmas shopping, why not call 1-800-245-3688?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Nick. I'm just laughing at Terry.
Join the club. Like There's probably a club out there. A lot of people laugh at me.
No. Hey, all this recent movement has put us very close, just a day sponsorship away.
I know it.
From reaching our match challenge, which still has 23 minutes left on it. So I'm feeling really confident that we're going to reach this match challenge in the next stretch of minutes here on Share-A-Thon. But what a great morning. 800-245-3688. Now is the time to give. Double your dollar up to the $2,000 mark. And we're getting back into the top 20 as we have preempted 20 the Countdown magazine. Or have we? Daniel Robert the first here.
There you go.
With Nick Forrester the first and Terry Perrine the third. I don't know. It just feels right that you're a third.
Okay, sure.
Or a half, like you're half a cup of coffee.
My half birthday.
A couple years ago, there was a student who gave a devotional, and they quoted me, and they renamed me N.W. Forster. So apparently that's my when you say something that makes me sound smarter, I say that was N.W. Forster.
Maybe N.W. the fourth.
Yeah,
that's because
N.W. Fourth Esther.
Fourth
C.H.
Esther.
Spurgeon.
Yes. I got you. Beautiful. Well, number 16 this week, it is Ryan Stevenson featuring Matt Hammett. Here's Preach. We could preach it beyond it. Oh yeah, thanks for tuning in this morning. Oh, TGD, you're a third?
Really?
TGD so I guess you're not a TGD the third, but you're a whatever your TG the third. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I know, but I'm not going to say.
Okay, well that's fine.
Maybe he doesn't want.
No, and that's it. I mean, he's
Yep.
Keeping it incognito. That's fine. I didn't know you were a third.
TBD.
To be determined.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
From the mouth of N.W.
Forster.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like I need to shave my head, grow a big beard.
You got the glasses.
Yeah, I already have the round glasses.
Yeah, that's
there was actually a student the other day that said your round glasses make you look and sound smarter. I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Something quickly.
You can tell me something quickly.
So I had
Oh.
2 calls really quickly.
Uh-huh.
One was from a woman from the Virgin Islands.
Oh,
But I just I put as much as I could in the notes, but she was so excited that she got to call during that match challenge. And all of that. I was literally taking 2 calls at the same time, so I did not get to put all of it in the notes. But she was like, her children, her parents, they all literally, it's all they listen to all of the time, every day, all day long. She said they are accustomed to it. They can't listen to anything else.
So they listen RGN?
I guess she's listening right now.
On Tortola.
Oh, maybe.
From
Tortola.
So
So they listen online. Wow, that is really
But
cool.
it was really, really special, and she was increasing her gift,
Oh my
which was really
goodness.
cool. She was super sweetheart.
Yeah.
But she was like, her kids literally, they can't live without it. So
Wow.
I just wanted to tell you guys that
Wow.
I didn't get to fit all of it in there.
No, that's all right.
Oh,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wow, cool. That's really cool. That's pretty amazing.
I'm going
Love
to
stories.
step out and take care of the end of the match. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, sure
All
thing.
right.
Yeah. Good morning, one and all. We're doing our 20 the countdown on the air and off-air experience here in studio. We're getting old school. I love this, the corner cam, because that's like the ghost of Share-A-Thon past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where we just had that one static camera up there, and then we would actually, during the songs, it would be, you know, just the music you would hear, but you would just see the goings on and like people sitting back like this going.
Yeah.
And what were we saying? We weren't saying. We were just going.
All you would see is Doug stuffing his face with food.
Yeah.
You know, getting it all over.
Yeah. So we're coming out of the number 16 song, Ryan Stevenson and Matt Hammett, Preach. I wonder where they're at on the real one.
How far do you think we'll get?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Ryan Stevenson along with Matt Hammett, Preach, as we're going down the top 20 here, and probably a little slower than they're doing it for the real show this week.
Yeah.
And William Ryan
for good reasons, of course.
Right, exactly. But we're doing Share-A-Thon, and we're doing a match challenge, or at least we were doing a match challenge. Yeah, because it looks as if during that last song, and we did hear from Phone Central, and we heard from Lindsay in Stillwater, renewing to WRGN via the Insta gift. And thank you, Lindsay, for checking in. And that helped us get even closer to the match challenge. And then here is what pushed us over to meet the $2,000 for dollar match challenge. This is super cool. It came from a listener online in Tortola in the Virgin Islands.
Wow.
Now, of course, we have WIVH, our sister station, St. Croix, but sometimes the signal, getting over there to the other island of Tortola. So they listen every day online. It is
her and her whole family.
Yeah, and Kaylee, who's on phones over there, she took the call and she came in like super excited. She's like, I couldn't even put everything that she was saying, but pretty much their family is accustomed to focus on the family, can't live without the station. And so they, let's see, birthdays on the 6th of November, 4th. I guess I don't know if they're a day sponsor or whatever. Did you get more details on that? Or I know you were handling the match.
I was handling the match. Sorry.
But that is so cool. Wow. Sylvia from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. It's amazing. And again, getting to listen over the internet to WRGN and giving to our Share-A-Thon. That's it. I mean, we are worldwide, really. And we've been talking about we've had 10 different states check in throughout. Now we can throw Tortola in the U.S. Virgin Islands on that list. So
cool.
As well.
Thanks for calling.
And and that, like I said, pushed us through and completing the match challenge with plenty of time left on the clock. I mean, even right now, it's at 16 minutes or 17 minutes. But before that, it was probably more like 20 when this all started coming through. And so that is great here on this Saturday morning. Did everything get punched through? I think so.
Yep, it sure did.
Yeah. So that 2000 Anonymous from Sweet Valley match challenge fulfillment got plugged in.
Praise parties here today.
I mean, we are, because all this, let's see, man, I know we missed the fireworks or two, so let's light some of those off right now. Oh yeah, so that's fireworks display number one, and we did plow through one of the the $125,000 plateau. So that's a big one. We're moving mountains. We're causing earthquakes. I don't know what we're doing. We're doing a lot here. Oh, yeah, they're slamming the door on the $125,000 plateau. Oh, but wait, there's more. We got to light some more fireworks off for the $126,000 plateau. So let's light them up again. And the crowd goes wild, and we are now just $660 away from the next plateau, which is the $127,000 plateau. Big props to our listeners stepping up here, meeting this match challenge with time to spare. I mean, we've had some buzzer beaters over the last 3.5 days. Yeah. That one, it was kind of like last night's World Series game number one, a snoozer after after my Blue Jays blew it open. Now I'm
Of course,
adopting.
Right
I'm
when
adopting
I went to
them.
bed, that's when it really got good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they
Ugh,
a
never
2-2
fails.
tie, and they blew it open,
Mhm.
winning 11-4 last night. Go Jays! That's all I'm gonna say. Game 2. That's why I'm wearing the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. That's the only Toronto thing I have. I had to rep this morning for my adopted favorite for the World Series.
Your adopted city.
My adopted city, yeah.
Well, I don't think that
brethren to the north.
I don't think we mentioned this yet, but if we did, I'm sorry. I had stepped out for a minute, but we did hear from Rayburn Bible Church.
Oh,
did
no.
you mention that one?
No, we didn't. When did that happen?
While we were lighting off all those fireworks, and just about blowing the place up.
Oh, you know what? That is why then we moved, because I looked
Yeah.
and I saw we were suddenly bumped ahead, and that's what pushed us over
So
that.
the match challenge fulfillment went in, and that was
then-
the 2000. And then we heard from Rayburn Bible Church
Which
in Shikshini making their faith promise of $1,200.
Wow.
And they are celebrating the church's anniversary.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Wow. Yeah. Lots happening here as we come down the home stretch of the morning here. Final 14 minutes of this Saturday
That was a
morning.
bunch in a short time.
It
That was,
was.
man. My head's spinning right
Yeah, that was
now.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah, and we're going to keep this momentum going as we are, like an hour, 15 minutes away from wrapping up Share-A-Thon. Of course, it never truly wraps up because, people don't check in during the Share-A-Thon time, and never a wrong time to give. Now's the a good time to give, of course, as we're focusing on it. But of course, post-share giving will be coming in. People, we missed you letters going out, things like that. It's just, if you're not tuning in these 3.5 days, you'll be like, oh, that was then.
But we still have time this morning. Though.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
We still
We
got
do.
time, though.
So let's keep this momentum going. 800-245-3688 or online at WRGN.com. Back to the top 20 here for this week, and landing at number 15 right now. And Toby Mac, his latest, Heaven on My Mind. One of my favorite misheard lyrics, not necessarily this song. It's it was Stars Go Dim, Heaven on Earth, but all I hear is Kevin on Earth. Because they say like heaven on earth, but it's so fast. It's like, you got me like Kevin on Earth. It's like, all right. Anyway, what are you two snickering about?
There's so much. I'm
I know.
not sure where to start.
And I know it wasn't my Kevin on Earth thing, because that wasn't really that funny. I know. I'm sure there are
Like
great.
everybody else.
Oh no, I know. It is what what can you do? What
If
can
I
you
bring
do?
unity to people around me by laughing at me, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Blessed are the peacemakers
Yeah.
and the unifiers.
Actually,
What can I
last
say?
night after we went off the air, things got a little cuckoo. Although Terry was
Only then?
Yeah, only then. No, really, I think it's been pretty tame on air this year compared to years past. I
Wow.
feel, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't feel as drained. I don't know if it's because the less hours. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Tim, because he's the one who's going wire to wire more, and you too, and Q actually. Really, do you feel? I mean, I know you're like probably daggers at me. Do you feel refreshed?
Well,
Refresh and renew.
it's hard to say.
I mean, I know
as someone who has like the business office end of things,
Right.
but also the on-air thing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's a
you
little
do.
challenging.
And it's probably such like a unique dichotomy where, yes, it's a very busy couple days and a lot of prep goes in, a lot happens.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, you get to like hear from people, connect
That's
with
the
people,
part.
see God providing. So it's kind of like I'm exhausted and it's draining, but also really filling.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
such a hard thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so encouraging to have people come up to me and be like, "You don't know what you're doing. How much what you're doing
Mhm.
is benefiting and encouraging me. I'm going through this thing, and I couldn't do it without your station." And you're like,
Yeah. The cup is
Wow.
overflowing.
Little fuel
"This
there
is
to the
why I come
fire.
to work
Yeah.
every day,"
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, it is. It's kind of that ebb and flow, But I don't know. I just feel even on air. Maybe it's the way we're spacing out.
How the match challenges are coming.
yeah,
Because
that
it
could be.
didn't feel like sometimes there was like a Thursday afternoon lull, and you're kind of just sitting back like, oh wow, I
Yeah.
didn't get that this year.
Yeah, we have been blessed this year with a
Mhm.
lot of very generous donors who have given us money to do match challenges
Mhm,
with
mhm.
throughout the 3.5 days. And that does just keep things very exciting too, I think.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
Essential to show a note that the half-day sponsor is gone.
Oh, so they are all taken care
Then
of.
I'll be
All
right back.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Terry's got it. See, and this is the thing. Terry Yeah, she wears many hats during Share-A-Thon. Wears them all very well. I'm just wearing one hat right now, but
I'm hatless.
yeah. No, but you were on phones this morning.
I was.
Yeah.
First thing I told Tim earlier that I wasn't sure how the Saturday morning would go, but the minute I sat down, the phone was just ringing right away.
Right.
And so, which is cool.
Yeah, this is kind of a new thing here. The Saturday Share. It's good.
Saturday morning Share.
Cody Mack with Heaven on My Name to that in at number 15 this week on the top 20. Of course, usually 20 the Countdown magazine, setting it aside to bring you Share-A-Thon, the final, just over an hour, 10 minutes. We're wrapping up at 1 o'clock, getting back to our regular programming. And don't forget, firing up the grill. Oh boy, pretty soon we're going to be smelling like burgers and dogs. We're going to lose Nick in a bit. Well, actually, we are going to lose you in a bit. You have to go.
Not to the burgers and dogs, but I do have to go.
Yeah, because I actually, even in the midst of the craziness of Share-A-Thon, forgot about the what's it called, the Fall Festival?
Yeah, Fall Festival, trunk or treat.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of pastors in over the last 3.5 days. A lot of churches doing that this time of year. Whether this weekend's a big one, I think. I know Nebo Baptist actually in Nanacoke, they're doing theirs actually on next Friday night, because they're right there, right on the streets.
Yeah.
And having great ministry opportunity there on Friday night for their trunk or treat.
It's going to be a cool day today, so bundle up.
Yeah, cool, but no rain, and that's a beautiful thing. And you want that fall. I don't know.
Yeah. You want you want to bundle up that cup of, hot chocolate in your hand.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of gives you the fall vibe. It's like when it's a little too mild on Christmas, even though it's nice. You'd prefer a little snow and cold weather there.
And speaking of Christmas, we still have a couple bundles of these, resources available for your gift. And so for a gift of $150, you can actually receive this Christmas bundle with a Phil Wickham CD, Francesca Battistelli, or is that her name?
You got it.
Okay,
you said it less.
There's a vinyl. I was nervous. I panicked for a second.
Less flair on it that time.
You fancy cursive. And
you were all in on it the first time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I shouldn't have doubted. But we have some other great books and resources as well. So if you call 1-800-245-3688, pledge your upcoming Faith Promise gift here to WRGN. We have a number of resources that are free to us that we want to pass along to you.
Exactly.
To say thank you for supporting local Christian radio.
Yeah. Get to your phones. Call 800-245-3688. Some progress to update you on, including, I know we had those half-day sponsors out there. The Schnabels put them out, I think yesterday it was. Had 3 of them, and they were getting taken. I kind of liked it because people were just calling in with day sponsorships, but not taking the other half. They were just, no, we're doing a full day on our own. We'll leave the half for somebody. So somebody took that final half-day sponsorship. Karen from Hunlock Creek taking it.
Nice.
Doing it via InstaGift. So thank you so much, Karen, for partnering with us here this morning. So that came through. And then the other half of that day's sponsorship from the Schnabels in Dallas, rounding that out. Now putting us a mere $60 away.
Which
from
that's, $5 a month? I think.
Good math. You are correct, sir.
Yep.
Gold star for Nick.
Oh, right. Only one I'll get for a while.
$60 away from the $127,000 plateau. Overall goal, 65% of the way there. That's actually a very good Share-A-Thon because it's rare that we meet the goal in the 3.5 or whatever days, 3 days typically, this half day. Kind of the experimental, although I don't know, it's kind of working out well.
Cherry on top.
The cherry on top, and it's going to be the
creme de la creme,
the burger
on the latte,
the burger on the grill, the hot dog on the grill, the baked beans on the plate. Yeah, that's coming up 10 minutes. Right. I guess they'll be firing up the grill. Grill Master Scott out there. I dubbed him that, and he's like, "Well, I'll be at the grill. I don't know about the master part." Mixing the beats. And we got more beats for you now. I don't know if there's too many beats in this one, but anyway, song number 14 in this week's top 20. Megan Woods. Here's "I Believe You." I'm adding that. They could do it, right? Yeah, they could do it.
That'll be the sound of the burger sitting in the grill.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be a nice sizzle. Yeah, DJ Sizzle. That's what I'm going to call
it. Burger will sizzle.
DJ Sizzle on the grill, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Scott like Pier Sizzle.
Ooh, love it. Oh man, that was a great math on the fly. You don't have one of these cheat sheets over there. Do you?
It's over here, but I didn't see it until after. I confirmed it.
Yeah, that was great, man. That's not an easy one. $5 a month times 12. 5 times 12. 60. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us here. I guess, are we going on live at noontime? Right, we were on just for the matches challenge-ish video. So yeah, we'll be wrapping up in about 4 minutes here. But don't forget again to like, subscribe, share our socials to your friends on Facebook, YouTube, of course. I don't even know. I know we kind of re-upped our YouTube channel. We didn't have much activity going on over the last few years there. We were trying to get that going. So again, if you up to 42 now, that's hey, we're
all right.
Baby steps. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Maybe a year from now we'll be up to like 1,000. I don't know, but we'll see as we continue to utilize social media a lot more. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Our Facebook's been active quite a while, but that's kind of where as we stream here, that's not just a one-stop shop. You see it going. That's where probably I would be watching this is through Facebook. Yeah. But the good news was
earlier this week I was watching through Instagram. I tend to use Instagram as one of my primary socials, so to speak. Right. So I was tuning in, watching you guys the other day, so that was fun.
Yeah, and the thing we say, if you were there, we were there, and that's why we just want to be there. Whether you're tuning in on the car, on your radio, old school style, or if you're one of the hip kids like Kaylee right here. Yeah, you were supposed to go like this. Yeah. Anyway, or maybe not like that. Maybe that's not what the hip kids are doing. I don't know. Nick would have to tell me what they're doing. Although I'm trying to get. We've been doing the Snack Shack now on TNT, and I could not help myself. You even said, you're like, what are you doing here on Thursday? You're like, Share-A-Thon's going on. I'm like, yeah, but I couldn't miss TNT. It's just fun, and it was extreme musical chairs.
Yeah. I was joking with somebody. I was like, man, this felt like an old school youth group night. We pied somebody in the face. And we played, a dangerous game of musical chairs. It's kind of a throwback.
Yeah, Eli, he had like rib injury or something. I'm like, from musical chairs. I was like, wow. Yeah, it got pretty.
Oh yeah, fierce. We don't mess around.
I was holding my breath.
We didn't break any, which is a good
nothing.
thing.
Yeah, nothing was totally broken. Not even a chair.
Yeah, not even a chair.
They were going hard at the extreme musical chairs. Love it.
Around.
Good old youth group shenanigans.
Oh yeah,
never gets old. Here we come.
Megan Woods with "I Believe You." That was song number 14. Still 13 to go. I don't know if we're going to get there. We might have to just give you a flyover saying at number 10 this week was Terry Perrine with
your little tour. And on your left, you'll see.
So have to try
on your right here.
Have to try and time it out. Yeah, but we'll pick it back up in just a moment. But again, $60 away from the next plateau. We had a great hour here. Big thanks to Nick Forrester from Fellowship Church coming out here. He's got to get out before the big Harvest Fest this Saturday. What time does that kick off?
It starts at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
4 to 7 tonight at Fellowship Church.
Oh, I might have to stop. There's food trucks there.
Yeah, right? There is. There's quite a bit of food trucks here that are going to be there, which is pretty good. And even coffee trucks, all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, you can, there's going to be, you know, coffee, entree trucks, even desserts. I mean, you could just, you know, like walk through and get whatever you'd like. It's really cool for the whole family in the community.
And of course, we have DJ Sizzle out on the grill. That's Scott Pearson. We dubbed him DJ Sizzle. He doesn't know that yet. I don't think so. To yell it out the window. He's going to love it. I'll have to go get him my wig.
The smell.
Oh, my.
Yeah, those kind of smells, that's my kind of essential oils. Right. That's what I like to smell.
That's I want a Bath and Body Works scent. A little hand sanitizer.
Fresh grilled burger.
Fresh grilled burger, yeah. That's a good product line. I think we should do that.
I would buy it.
But anyway, we want to keep this momentum going that we started here. And then the final hour of Share-A-Thon 2025, Awesome God, from 12 to 1. And firing up the grill. So if you're in the area, come on out, 2457 State Route 118, firing up that grill, sizzling the burgers and the dogs and other great eats out here.
I saw a big cookie tray down there.
Oh, yeah. Cookie tray.
I didn't partake, but I saw it.
Yeah, it's under lock and key.
I almost clicked the button that said accept all cookies, but I decided not to.
Nick, thanks for coming out. Have a great rest of your day.
Always a good time to hang out here.
All right. Thank you one and all for taking part here on Share-A-Thon. We are WRGN 88.1 FM, local Christian radio, Sweet Valley. Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. Good afternoon. Right at the top of the 12 o'clock hour here on our final hour of Share-A-Thon. Saying goodbye to Nick. Terry, are you sticking around this hour or are you leaving?
No, I'm bouncing to go do the final accounting of the final hour.
All right, so you're putting on your accountant hat.
Yep.
And I know Tim and Deere are going to come on in. We're going to be wrapping up our Share-A-Thon here. Final hour. Let's end strong. 800-245-3688, the number to call. Come on out in person as we celebrate this year's Share-A-Thon with some burgers and dogs, little tailgate. What's I got to write down the official name.
Big praise party.
The big praise party with DJ Sizzle on the grill.
That's right.
Yeah, and we got the songs rolling here. The top 20. We still have 13 to go. I don't think we're going to get through all 13.
It makes you respect William Ryan III a little bit more that he gets through all those songs.
His time management, although he does less gabbing between songs.
Quite a bit less.
But we have a job here right now with Share-A-Thon to let you know the needs of the station, and we are thankful for your faithful support for these 41 years heading in to 2026 strong with your faithful giving. Again, if you've given in years past, we don't assume that year-to-year giving is going to continue, so we encourage you to call in here on this Saturday afternoon. Make your faith promise right now, 800-245-3688, as we get to song number 13 this week in the top 20. Forrest Frank, Your Way's Better. Oh, Lord, all right, folks, we're going to bid adieu, I guess, here on the stream. Thank you for hanging out the last hour. Terry and I and Q going to be back with you on Monday for the off-air experience of Connect. And we continue our giveaway there with the $50 Handles Ice Cream gift card.
That's right.
And I'm looking forward to Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Our Try It Tuesday this week. We'll be continuing our pumpkin spice theme stuff, but actually getting to sample the ice cream pies from Handles. Whoop, whoop.
Very excited about that.
I have to go. Actually, I have to go swing by and pick them up tomorrow.
Yes, they are ready for us, and we just want to thank them for providing the pies. We're excited to taste it online with you, so you can see me make faces that'll hopefully all be big happy smiles.
That's the thing. I mean, the pressure is on. I mean, because I can imagine.
But I have no doubt this is going to be amazing.
It's going to be hard to hate them. That's for sure. Because I've had the ice cream and it is phenomenal. So I can imagine the ice cream pie is going to be just as good. Thanks for stopping by here in this hour of Share-A-Thon. Wrapping it up, you can head over on air or come on out. Enjoy some burgers and dogs.
Hope to see you guys.
The famous smash burger sauce. I never even heard of the smash burger sauce, Tim, until
it's good.
I never heard of a smash burger until
really.
So yeah,
I've heard of smash burgers. No, I mean, at least the ones but they have like a lot of one had onion rings on and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a different type of smash burger.
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
I smell it. DJ Sizzle is on out there. Yeah, I can't wait to. I called Scott the Grill Master, and he's like, I'll be at the grill. I don't know about the master. So between Nick and I, we came up with DJ Sizzle, and I like that better. So come on out. You got time to do so. Just firing it up now. So, you can easily make the trek out here to the WRGN studios and celebrate with us as we wrap up Share-A-Thon. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.